Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So happy to be producing videos for you again. Now, those of you who watched some of my previous videos last year would have known that I love learning about American food. So I've got this fun video today, and that's the absolute best regional fast food chains in every state. Now, I chose this one specifically because it gives every single state a chance. And I know many of you live all over the United States, so I expect you to correct this video in the comments if you do not agree with this video, or if there's other fast food chains that you think I should be aware of. Please let me know. Please let me know in the comments below. I'd highly appreciate that. But yeah, without further delay, let's see what fast food chains are the best in every state in America. This should be fun.
Practically all of Milo's 17 stores are in Alabama. Milo Carlton opened his first burger shop in 1946 in Birmingham and experimented on locals to perfect his special sauce, which is still one of the 5 sauces served today. The menu is not extensive, but Milo's sauce gets rave reviews. There are plenty of classic and tasty fast food items, and the chain's Mexi Fries is a glorious creation, with bacon, jalapenos, and queso. Milo's sweet tea is also widely admired. Alaska has
Milo's Original Burger Shop in Alabama. Those of you that have been there, tell me, does it capture that the magic of an old burger shop, or is it overrated? Let me know. That looked pretty cool, especially that's iced tea. Never had iced tea as you would how would you say expected in America. I've had some iced tea you get into like the shop, in the fridge or something, but I hear it's completely different. Anyway, we're on to Alaska. Arctic Roadrunner.
Few homegrown fast food chains. Arctic Roadrunner does not have a chain empire, but Anchorage locals and visitors insist it is the best place in the whole state for a burger. In addition to a variety of delicious and Alaska-themed burgers, the Roadrunner has specialty sandwiches and salmon and highly rated halibut burgers. In the summer, you can enjoy the great Alaskan outdoors, seated by a salmon-filled creek, and in winter, a cozy fire inside is welcomed. With 25 locations in Tucson, EG's is the place to escape the desert heat by cooling off with an EG.
So something I've already noticed about this video is these regional fast food chains they seemingly, they don't expand outside of the state or too far outside the state. So they probably capture some of the magic that each state has to offer. It's not, let's say, a fast food chain, let's say such as KFC or McDonald's, that is generic and universally applicable across the whole United States. These fast food chains probably capture some of the culture of that specific state, which is very, very, very cool.
The chain's popular slushy fruit drink. This iconic chain was started by 2 high school pals who bought a food truck in 1971 and sold subs and their icy creation, which they named by combining the E and G of their names. In addition to regular flavors, EG's also has a regular flavor of the month. The chain also serves lots of subs and grinders. Founded in 2003, Slim Chicken's recipe obviously proved a hit and now has 100 locations throughout the U.S., with over 50 more planned to open in 2021 alone, according to Retail and Restaurant Facility Business. The chicken tenders are marinated in buttermilk, cooked to order, and apparently...
So this one is all over the U.S., so is it more popular in Arkansas though? Looks very good.
They are so darn tasty, they do not need a sauce, though there are a lot to choose from. And if the chicken hasn't filled you up, the popular mason jar dessert should do the trick.
Oh, damn.
In California, the battle for the best burger rages on between In-N-Out and the Habit Burger Grill. In our opinion, the Habit consistently beats In-N-Out as a better burger. The Habit also offers sumptuous sandwiches, salads, and sides that reflect the company's California roots. You should try both competitors and decide for yourself, but we think you'll agree with the Habit's many fans.
So is that true? Is the Habit burger better than the In-N-Out burger? I've never had either, so I have zero opinion, but definitely interested in yours. Okay, Colorado.
The machine works.
This Colorado chain made its name by using humanely raised, antibiotic, and hormone-free Angus beef and locally sourced chicken from Springer Mountain Farms. Good Times also has breakfast burritos featuring Hatch Valley green chilies, their signature wild fries, and, of course, frozen custard shakes and spoon benders. Desserts with mix-ins like the beloved delicious truffles. And lest you forget your doggy best friend, Good Times also has a special paw bender, a sundae with vanilla frozen custard, dog bones, and peanut butter.
That is amazing.
One of the
a dessert for animals. That is a nice soft touch. Why does the fast food in the States just look so much better than anywhere else I've ever been to? I don't know. I get so hungry. So hungry watching these videos. Damn it. You guys have a lot of options where you are, for sure. So many options. Okay, Connecticut, Dutchess.
Frequently recommended regional chains is Dutchess, based in Milford, Connecticut, with 14 locations in the state. Dutchess has been serving up quality fast food since 1956, when they charged a mere quarter for a burger.
Oh, wow.
Their menu looks similar to other fast food joints, but everything is freshly made to order. People love the Big D cheeseburger and the chicken Caesar salad, and the dinner options are more like what you'd find at a classic diner. Casa Pola Subs is often called iconic for its authentic Italian subs, but also because its 6 shops are family-owned and not franchises as most fast food chains are. Sandwiches can be ordered as wraps, 6-inch, 10-inch, and 12-inch subs. Meats and tomato sauce are prepared daily. A bestseller is the chain's Italian sub, a huge sub stuffed with Italian meats, cheeses, and seasonings. That can be amped up with prosciutto for $1 extra, while the ribeye cheesesteak sub also gets raves.
So that looks really good. In South Africa, recently, not even recently, it's been around for like 10 years now. We have Subway, which obviously originates from the US. Would you say that those sandwiches are equivalent or better than, let's say, a Subway sandwich? They look a bit more flavorful, to be honest. Now, folks, remember, keep track of whether you agree with this video or not. If you are disagreeing with this video, remember to mention in the comments what fast food chain you would have preferred to have seen. But either way, we are now at Florida. Interesting.
Voted in 2020 as the South's best barbecue by Southern Living, Four Rivers Smokehouse is shaking up long-held barbecue traditions. You'll find all of the barbecue classics at its 14 Florida locations, like brisket and pulled pork. One item that people love is the burnt ends, which mixes brisket and pulled pork that have been crisped up. For Lent in 2019, founder John Rivers introduced Beyond Burnt Ends, a vegan version that proved so popular it is now a regular on the menu.
How do you watch this and not be hungry? Oh my goodness, watching this on an empty stomach was a huge mistake, guys, because no matter what I make in the kitchen, whatever monstrosity I conjure up in the kitchen, it's not going to be anything close to this. I've set myself up for disappointment tonight, that is for sure. Now tell me, does this count as fast food? Because when I look at this, I don't necessarily classify as fast food, at least not at first glance. But, you know, in the US, would this be classified actually as fast food? I'd be interested to know.
Four Rivers Southern sides are also must-have add-ons. Atlanta-based Waffle House has grown immensely since the first one opened in 1955.
I've heard about Waffle House.
Its huge menu runs the gamut of stick-to-your-ribs cooking, from all-day breakfasts to later-in-the-day classic dinners like pork chops, country ham, and T-bones. Waffle House may have its critics, but consider the fact that the late, great Anthony Bourdain loved it as a safe place for, quote, the hungry, the lost, the seriously hammered all across the South.
Yeah.
Zippy's nabs many Best of awards, and in 2020, USA Today included it in the top 10 best regional fast food chains.
Oh, wow.
Zippy's has 24 locations on Oahu, Maui, and the island of Hawaii, with a unique menu that's a fusion of many different cuisines. You can snag the Zip Pack, a plate of fried chicken, poke fish, terry beef, and Spam served on rice. If you want a quintessential Hawaiian snack, nibble on a Spam musubi or some noodle dishes, sushi, and Zippy's famous chili.
How does Spam taste, guys? I don't know, something... It doesn't look like something I would be used to. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, is Spam worth trying?
of which Zippy's reportedly makes 110 tons per month according to Dining Out.
Oh god, this is good.
Mom, that's not fair.
My first french fry in 8 years.
With 6 locations in Idaho, Boise Fry Company is proud of locally sourcing pasture-fed beef and bison. Once you pick the burger style you want, choose the protein: beef, bison, mushrooms, turkey, or vegan protein. As for their famous fries, you get to choose the type of potato, how the spuds are cut, and finally, the dipping sauce and seasoning for both savory and sweet fries. Beefaroo has been serving beefy goodliness for over 50 years at its 8 locations, mostly centered around Rockford, Illinois. Beefaroo's Quarter Pounders get lots of praise, but people really love the Wild West beef sandwich and cheddar fries, which for a buck more, you can get loaded with bacon, scallions, and ranch dressing. Beefaroo shakes are also famous for their creativity. There's the basic vanilla and chocolate.
How do you finish one of those? That's what I want to know. Damn, I would not be able to completely finish one of those. I'm someone that I do have a sweet tooth, but I don't need all the extra toppings. Yeah, just a vanilla milkshake, chocolate milkshake, whatever, but I don't need all the extra toppings. But it does look good. You can definitely see why they're famed for their milkshakes.
But you can also choose Jamocha, Blue Raspberry, or one of their seasonal specialty monster shakes, like the Pink Flamingo or the Blue Unicorn. Shoop's Hamburgers locations are clustered in the northwest corner of Indiana.
So, sorry to stop here, but so this image that we're currently seeing, this is what I imagine, like, a classic American diner. When you're watching, an American film, and near the end of the film, they talking to each other in the diner as the credits come up, whilst, they might have their classic American diner milkshake or something like that, or a glass of Coke. This seems like what I would expect. I would love to, experience that, American diner feel. So yeah, let me know in the comments below which American diners close to you really capture that American diner, cultural vibe of America. I'll be interested to know.
With classic aesthetics and, according to fans, delicious tastes. Shoop's has received great press, with Dine Rank claiming its burger was utterly great. So why are Shoop's burgers so good? It's a fresh beef patty that's been smashed down on the griddle until it's seared and crispy on the edges, which can then be topped with bacon, chili, barbecue sauce, jalapenos, and/or mushrooms. Shoop's milkshakes also get a lot of love.
My goodness.
Iowa's fast food chain Maid-Rite has been serving loose meat sandwiches since 1926. The sandwiches—
Sorry guys, I just want to see what the name of that previous one was. Shoop's Hamburgers in Indiana. Damn, I want to go there for sure. Okay, we're on Iowa.
It's like a sloppy Joe without the sauce. Maid-Rite has pulled pork, fried chicken, and fish sandwiches on the menu. But the most important reason for going to one of its Midwest locations is the loose meat sandwich, which you can order with 3 different cheeses. Iowans are passionately loyal to their homegrown sandwich, but out-of-towners rave about it too. Since opening in 2002, Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers has become a fast food giant with over 300 locations across the U.S. Fans of the retro chain can't get enough of the grill-smashed, caramelized steak burgers, which are all about the big beef taste and the texture. Freddy's egg-rich frozen custard comes 2 ways, as a sundae or a concrete, a shake so thick you can hold it upside down. The frozen custard is a fan favorite. You can build your own sundae with their 32 toppings. Yes, KFC did actually originate from Kentucky, but according to Esquire, the best chicken in the world is found at Indy's Fast Food in Louisville. Indy's has a handful of locations in Louisville and one in Lexington. Indy's focuses on fried chicken and wings. If you like hot and spicy, Indy's spicy chicken is the best, but you'll also find ribs, fried catfish, and salmon, and other southern favorites. And remember that Indy's famous potato wedges are not to be missed.
I've never had
A relatively new upstart to the New Orleans culinary scene is Dat Dog, which started out in 2011 as a simple hot dog stand. Dat Dog's outrageous menu offers the usual beef dogs and bratwurst, but then things get all wild with special sausages like alligator, crawfish, and duck, as well as vegan menu items.
So this is interesting that Dat Dog is so high up on the Louisiana fast food chain list, considering it only started or was founded in 2011. So it's made a lot of inroads very, very quickly. Would you guys from Louisiana agree that Dat Dog is the best fast food chain in Louisiana, or are there more classic ones that come to mind? Let me know.
Once you've picked your meat, you can choose from 30 toppings, which you can also add to their seasoned fries. If you're in Maine for the summer, find a Gifford's ice cream stand. There are only 5,
so nice.
All family-owned and only open from spring to summer. Gifford's prides itself on locally sourcing ingredients from Maine. The stands have almost 60 flavors to try, like Maine Wild Blueberry, Strawberry Cake Crunch, and the whimsically named Maine Lobster Tracks or Unicorn Delight. Gifford's recently partnered with the Boston Celtics for the team's official flavor, Full Court Pretz. Since it opened in 1987, Chaps Pit Beef has racked up rave reviews, awards, and celebrity endorsements from Guy Fieri and other Food Network stars. Pit beef is a Baltimore thing that's unlike other southern barbecues. Chaps does it differently, over a grill instead of a stainless steel pit, but its pit beef stays true to the original in flavor. Chaps is known for their loaded pit beef sandwiches, served at 5 Maryland locations, but there's a variety of other sandwiches on the menu too. At Boloco, you can enjoy great...
So what was that? Maryland's Chaps Pit Beef.
Mexican food and feel good about it too. The Boston-based chain is green certified, and Boloco strives to reduce its carbon footprint, quote, 1 burrito at a time. Originally called The Wrap when it opened in 1998, the founders changed the name to Boloco, short for Boston Local Company, in 2004. Boloco's burritos and bowls are customizable, so you pick a protein and then choose from the many toppings and sauces. Boloco also has creative smoothies and smoothie bowls.
That's awesome. I love any food that eats in a bowl. For some reason, eating out of a bowl just tastes a lot better to me. And interestingly, that fast food chain also only started in 1998. So in the grander scheme of things, also relatively new compared to some of the other fast food chains that we've already heard from. So interesting. Boloco in Massachusetts. Let me know, guys. Is Boloco the best in Massachusetts, or is there a more classic chain that springs to mind?
National Coney Island has nothing to do with the New York amusement park. The Coney is a Detroit creation of a beef hot dog and a steamed bun, topped with chili, chopped raw onion, and yellow mustard. National Coney Island has 17 locations, mostly in northern Detroit. Coneys are on the menu, as is National's own creation, the Honey, their version of a chicken tender wrap. National even launched a competition between the Coney and the Honey to see which one customers preferred. Keeping the menu small and focused has been...
Yeah, I've heard about National Coney Island. Those hot dogs tend to become very, very famous. I've never had one, never had anything of that style, but I've heard so many things about it, so it must be very, very popular over there in the States for sure. Okay, Minnesota, My Burger.
And the key to Twin Cities-based My Burger's success. My Burger has half a dozen beef burgers, some plain, some dressed up like the Backdraft Burger or the Piggyback Burger that's got a healthy dollop of pulled pork. You can also get veggie, chicken, and fish burgers, and an Impossible Burger. At first glance, the menu might seem limited, but with all of the add-ons, you're really only limited by your imagination. One of the most beloved fast food chains in Mississippi is Ward's, which has been serving its signature Big One and Lil One burgers since 1978. Ward's is also famous for its chili and house-made root beer that employees make every morning, which can actually be purchased by the gallon at some locations.
I love that.
Ward's breakfast menu also gets high marks. If you happen to be driving through the picturesque Pine Belt, where Ward's locations are clustered, stop in and pick up a bite.
Absolutely.
If you happen to be in the St. Louis vicinity and find yourself hankering for a really good roast beef sandwich, check out Lion's Choice. They've been slow roasting lean roast beef since 1967. Beef is roasted medium rare and shaved extra thin. The beef is so lean that Healthy Kansas City recommended it as a healthy option. A true rarity for fast food.
Definitely.
Even if you get stuffed to the gills with sandwiches, there's still always room for a mini cone of frozen custard. The Pickle Barrel is one of Montana's few regional fast food joints. The Pickle Barrel started out in Bozeman and quickly became a favorite of nearby university students and locals. There are only 4 locations. One is in South Dakota. Beef is king on the menu, with the cheesesteak sub getting a special mention, but the Bobcat and Ken Special on a pickle boat are also popular.
Really
Nebraska's version of a Hot Pocket is called a runza. It is a baked, crusty roll that's stuffed with beef, onions, and cabbage, with roots in Germany and Russia. The runza is firmly fixed in Nebraskan culture, with 81 locations dotted throughout the state. The menu has 9 runzas, plus a mini, stuffed like hamburgers with oozy cheese, bacon, black beans, or mushrooms. You can also get burgers and crinkle fries and a
that runza, whatever you call it, has to be so flavorful. All the things that are packed within that roll. Damn. I wouldn't mind one of those right now. So, yeah, folks, let me know what you think about runza. I'd be interested to try it if I ever do make my way over to the States this year, for sure.
A combo of fries and onion rings called frings. Don Tortaco's Mexican Grill has 21 locations in Las Vegas and is set up like other Mexican food competitors. And yes, Don Tortaco's menu has all of the usual Mexican fast food, like burritos, tacos, and enchiladas, but it seems a lot more authentic. Not only is the food delicious, but it's reasonably priced as well. So stray off the strip and search out a Don Tortaco's instead.
Absolutely.
Moe's Italian Sandwiches was opened in 1959 by Moe Pagano, and at the time, he sold only one sandwich, known as Moe's Original. Moe's now has 20 locations along New Hampshire's Seacoast region, and the menu has a lot more sandwiches. Reviews not only give Moe's a consistent 5 stars, but they're really passionate about the place. Moe's 2 hot sandwiches, the meatball and pastrami, are also worth trying. And if you've got a hunger gnawing inside, choose the Mozilla. Jersey.
So Moe's I've definitely heard of and seen before. I don't know if it's been in American films, on the side or what it is, but I definitely know that Moe's is quite a famous American fast food chain. So that mostly famous in New Hampshire. Interesting. Okay, so New Jersey, the fast food chain is called
Mike's sprung up in 1956 in a small town along the Jersey Shore. Back then, there were few franchises, so all of the mom-and-pop shops had to be good to survive. The sub sandwich hadn't caught on yet, but that changed quickly when Mike used the highest quality meats, vegetables, and bread for his sandwiches. Jersey Mike's has grown to nearly 2,000 shops across the U.S. The selection of cold subs and hot subs is massive, and the Big Kahuna cheesesteak is a favorite of devotees.
At 2,000, is it
when
even
Blake
regional
Chancellor opened his first Lotta Burger in Albuquerque in 1952, he noticed patrons smothering his burgers with green chilies they brought themselves and soon began adding the ingredient to his restaurant's menu. Blake's Lotta Burger has grown to 93 stores and won awards for its green chili burger. The menu of Blake's Lotta Burger also has other burgers and sandwiches and breakfast burritos. The Hatch green chili burgers, though, are still the big draw. Frequently recommended as a must-try is Golden Crust, which a family of Jamaican immigrants opened in the Bronx in 1989. Golden Crust now has 138 locations, most of them in New York, where they serve Golden Crust's flavorful Jamaican cuisine and stuffed pastries the chain is famous for. The breakfast menu might give you pause with the traditional Jamaican fare. Golden Crust patties are quite possibly the most popular thing on the menu, to the point where you can even buy them from grocery retailers. Cookout has almost 300 locations in 10 states, all southern. Cookout is known for its char-grilled burgers and chicken, the bountiful and downright cheap combo trays, not to mention the over 40 different kinds of shakes on its menu. Many diners also praise Cookout's chili, barbecue, and vinegary slaw that pairs perfectly with the burgers and pulled pork.
That looks so nice.
Burger Time started out in Fargo in 1987, then expanded to other North Dakota locations, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Burger Time keeps its menu simple. There are 7 burgers, but a couple of the cheeseburgers spike up the heat with chipotle ranch sauce and jalapenos. The signature Bigger Burger and Mushroom Swiss Burger are popular too. Locals swear by Cincinnati's Skyline chili, while out-of-towners often don't get it. The controversial chili was invented by a Greek immigrant in 1949 who was inspired by Mediterranean flavors like cinnamon and chocolate. Skyline's chili is beanless and is served over spaghetti and topped with a mountain of cheese with or without beans and onions. The chili also tops hot dogs, fries, steamed potatoes, and burritos. The Braum family has been in the dairy and ice cream business since the 1950s and opened the first Braum's in Oklahoma City in 1968. All the Braum's nearly 300 locations are within a 300-mile radius of the main processing plant. Their ice cream is always a hit, but Braum's serves more than just that. The Los Angeles Times raved about Braum's burgers and fries, and their spicy chicken sandwich is also delicious.
Interesting.
If more fast food places did what Burgerville does, the world would be a better place.
Oregon.
In 2009, Burgerville's CEO rolled out green initiatives for all locations in Oregon and Washington, which improved quality and sales according to Reuters. 2 years ago, the number 6 burger was debuted to promote sustainability.
Lots of burgers, hey folks. Lots and lots of burgers on this video, which totally suits me because my favorite fast food meal is a burger. Love it. So, you know, America is definitely the king of the hamburger. So I can imagine there being so many different varieties all across. So far, let me know, before we get to the end of this video, where in the US have you had the best hamburger? I'd be very, very interested to find out what your opinion is and why. What was so special about that burger? Because as we know, burgers can be made in a whole different multitude of ways. Sometimes they're thick, sometimes they're smashed, sometimes got toppings everywhere, and sometimes they're simple. So they can be made so many different ways, and all different ways are very, very good. But I'll be interested to know which one is your favorite.
And farmland regeneration. The number 6 is made with grass-fed beef, cheese from a local creamery, and buns from a local bakery. The burgers are big, chicken sandwiches have organic chicken, and the fantastic fish sandwiches are made with wild Alaskan halibut. The shakes made with local ingredients are fresh and delicious too, along with the chain's onion rings.
I'm a sucker for shakes.
According to Food & Wine, Wawa isn't just a convenience store with fabulous fast food. It's a lifestyle. Wawas are all over the East Coast, and its millions of patrons can seem downright cultish according to the New York Times. Honestly, we can't blame them. Wawa's vast menu of hoagies, sandwiches, burgers, and so very much more are customizable and freshly made. Summer in Rhode Island means hot, steamy weather and Dell's Frozen Lemonade. With 101 locations in 11 states,
so nice.
Dell's is a lemonade empire. The basic recipe has been in the DeLucia family since 1840, when a Naples ancestor combined snow, lemon juice, and sugar into one delicious drink. The namesake lemonade is always on the menu, but there's also watermelon, blueberry, cherry, peach mango, grapefruit, and blood orange flavors too. Dell's has also collaborated in making lemon ice cream and cocktails. Russia started out in...
So that is really, really cool. So a lemonade recipe in the family since 1840. That's unbelievable. And it doesn't seem like they've deviated too much from, their original inception. They still just do lemonade and various, renditions of lemonade. But man, that is really, really cool. Have you guys had Rhode Island Dell's lemonade before? Let me know.
1940 as one of the first fast food drive-ins in the nation. Today, there are 8 locations situated in South Carolina. Rush's menu has the usual burgers, dogs, and fries, all freshly made when ordered. The chain proudly states, "We prefer being authentic, straightforward, and unapologetically not a trendsetter." Customers love the fried chicken, and if you feel so inclined, you can go so far as to order a half pound of barbecue pork as a side dish. B&G Milky Way has 8 locations in Sioux Falls, each locally owned. Generally known as an ice cream shop, it's seasonal, opening in March or early April and closing in October for the winter. B&G's food is hearty fast food, and their picnic basket combos come with baked beans, potato salad, and a soft drink. It excels at frozen treats, and their milkshakes have a dizzying array of flavors.
Yeah. Tennessee,
It is
baby.
impossible to miss Powell's sudden service in Tennessee and Northern Virginia. The two-story Robin's Egg Blue drive-thru adorned with giant fast food is
Can't miss
iconic
it.
and delicious.
Cannot
Powell's
miss it.
burgers and Frenchie fries consistently win rave reviews, and the breakfast biscuits are also winners. And definitely don't miss out on the cheddar rounds, fried hash brown bites stuffed with cheddar cheese, which are only served in the morning.
What a burger!
Just like you like it.
Customization's the name of the
So I've always said Texas, I think, is the first place I do want to visit when I'm in the US. I think for my initial US trip, I might just do Texas because of how big it is. Probably not much chance to venture much further than that. So this is very interesting to me. Texas Whataburger.
game at Whataburger, where you can dress up their limited selection of burgers in allegedly thousands of ways. Whataburger has been an obsession with Texans since its founding in 1950, and over the years, they've added a spicy chicken sandwich and a limited-time pico de gallo burger. Portions are large, and not everybody wants to feel weighed down, so there's also a lighter menu with items under 550 calories. According to Utah's Arctic Circle,
Whataburger.
its founder Don Carlos
Okay.
Edwards invented kids' meals. Arctic Circle's 70 locations are split between Utah and Idaho, and they're famous for Edwards fry sauce, which, according to Eater, is mostly just specially seasoned ketchup and mayo. Arctic Circle was also one of the first fast food places to serve Angus beef burgers. Another tasty favorite is Alaskan halibut that Arctic Circle assures is 100% halibut. Arctic Circle shakes, many made with fresh fruit, are also widely praised. Vermont's Al's French Fries has a lot of the same menu items as other regional fast food joints, but it made its mark by winning the James Beard Foundation America's Classics Award and shouldn't be missed. It is expected that Al's Fries are
What
the
is that
best
award
fries
for?
people ever had, but the
What was that classic award for? Be interested to know.
Pizza Burger is a hit too, as is the ice cream.
Oh, that looks
With
nice.
a great atmosphere and great food, Al's French Fries is Vermont's best fast food. Elevation Burger could well be the only fast food chain where you
Oh,
can order
no.
a 10-patty stacked burger that also happens to be
Folks, please tell me who on earth can finish that. You know, it reminds me sometimes of how hungry you think you are, and sometimes your eyes are more hungry than your actual stomach, because once you get into it, you realize there's absolutely zero chance. I don't think I could eat that if I had 3 days to eat it. So, man, that is so much.
100% organic, grass-fed beef. Elevation Burger is headquartered in Falls Church, where it began in 2005, and has 19 locations divided between Virginia, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. According to Saveur, Elevation was the first organic fast food joint out there. In addition to Elevation's beef burgers, they also have 3 plant-based burgers, and chicken can be ordered fried or grilled. The olive oil French fries are delicious, and the service is spot on too. Based in Renton,
Taco
Washington,
Time. I've heard of
Taco
Taco
Time
Time.
Northwest has been family-owned and run for nearly 60 years, when taco was pronounced taco, according to the Renton Reporter. Taco Time Northwest now has 79 locations in
79.
and around Seattle. The menu has a wide range of freshly made Mexican food standards that can be ordered a la carte or as combos. Tater fries are a particular favorite. Taco Time Northwest also has several healthy choices, like chicken chili that fans love, along with friendly service, value, and portion size. According to Eater, Tudor's Biscuit World might very well have invented the biscuit sandwich. It's only been around since the 1980s.
Chatted about this in one of my previous videos quite a while back, but I definitely want to taste the texture of the biscuit and compare it to, let's say, a scone or something like that. So yeah, I want to taste it. I can imagine it being a pretty nice breakfasty type of meal.
80s, but is now firmly entrenched in the lives of West Virginians. The breakfast biscuits, all made from scratch daily, and platters are served 5:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., when most Biscuit Worlds close. A few locations serve Tudor's country dinner menu, but you have to hunt to find the locations open until 7 p.m. The biscuits, though, do not disappoint, being huge, fluffy, and also deliciously drenched with country gravy. In 1984, Craig and Leah Culver, along with Craig's parents, opened the very first Culver's in the family's beloved hometown of Sauk City, Wisconsin. Over the years, Culver's has evolved into the Midwest fast food force it is today and now has 829 locations.
820?
Culver's has a big menu, but the chain is most famous for the Butter Burger, a smash-style grilled burger on a buttered bun, frozen custard, and cheese curds. The idolized Butter Burger is a clear contender in the National Burger Wars. And with all of the mix-ins, the frozen custard also lives up to its reputation. Based in Cheyenne, Wyoming, Taco John's grew from a taco stand to one of the largest Mexican fast food chains. Taco John's is also quite controversial.
I love how many of those stories you hear, how it started out so small and the gradual increase to where it is today. I think that's definitely evidence of the American dream, right? You just have to work hard, create a product that people enjoy, and you can grow it to crazy extremes. Unbelievable. Taco John's, a lot of taco places, guys. You guys love your tacos for sure.
And claiming to have invented Taco Tuesdays, which the company has trademarked. Tacos and burritos dominate the menu, but the seasoned fluffy on the inside crunchy potato olays is passionately praised too. Not all locations are the same in the nearly 400 franchises, but Taco John's service and food usually get positive reviews for freshness and big flavors. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos.
Unbelievable. I loved that video. Very fun to see all the different fast food chains all around America. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, also just a reminder to let me know in the comments if you do not agree with the fast food chain mentioned in your state, and if they got it wrong, which fast food chain would you actually recommend coming out of your state? I'd be very interested. As I said in the previous video that I did upload, it's so nice to be back uploading videos for you all. It's been so long, but I'm back and I'm here to stay. If you did enjoy this video and you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. It definitely helps the channel grow. But folks, until next time, I hope you're having the best start to the new year possible. I'll see you when I see you. Have a good one. Cheers.